In today's video, we're checking out the new COD attachment for the RUS, which is of course the tactical flashlight. If you do want to enjoy the video, make sure to of course like and subscribe, and if you do want my loadout, including the tactical flashlight attachment of course, then make sure to of course stay tuned to the end for that, and let's get into the video. Next day shout out goes to Ghost Recon. They actually currently have 19 subscribers at the time of recording this video, so on the smaller channels I've shouted out. They do mainly challenge related videos, so they'll go through and explain how to complete the challenges for the different tasks in the events tab. So if of course the event tab has disappeared, then for you, then I would recommend going in and checking them out. So yeah, definitely would recommend check them out. Of course, they'll be linked down below in the description and up on the screen here. Of course, make sure to go over if you leave any positive comments you have, if they help you complete a challenge or something, and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the channel in general. Of course, go over, be supportive, be positive, and let's get into the video. Okay, so we are in the challenges. As you can see, they of course have some challenges to get, of course, the new attachment. So the first one is to get 10 kills with the RUS. It's very simple, very easy to go into a quick reveal and do that. Make that really simple. Then you have to get 15 hip fire kills. Again, really easy. The RUS has a really good hip fire compared to most guns, so that shouldn't be too bad. Again, go into free for all shipment and just complete that, or hard point shipment, depending on how many kills you get, how good you are on free for all. And for this one, you get the new Vision City track, so you can actually change it to the new Season 7 2022, the new Vision City one, which is actually, what I can remember, was actually a decent soundtrack, so you might want to use that. Then we have kill 5 enemies using headshots. This is probably the most difficult one, since the RUS can be not the most accurate gun sometimes. But you get the Shards to Death Valley's Angel Laugh track. It's not right skin. I never used it myself. I do already have it, so this isn't really a priority for me. But if you do want a cool free skin, then of course. Then we have the earn a double kill medal 3 times. It's really simple. You just have to kill 2 players in quick succession 3 times. That's another simple one. You get the MSMC, so if you don't have a nice MSMC skin, this might be one for you. And then of course, then you have to win 1 match with the RUS in hand, and at the end of the match, you also in hand at the end of the match. So basically, the easiest way to do this is to go into a free for all and get you have to get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, and you'll win. It counts as winning. So yeah, that's the easiest way to do that one. So the hardest one would be probably the headshots, in my opinion, honestly. All the rest of them are really easy, and these are in general really easy attachments. Then the fun, really easy challenges, of course, because you had them too hard to make it easy to get. Finally, we have to kill 3 enemies with the RUS while equipped with the signature attachment, being the tactical flashlight, or kill 10 enemies with the RUS-79U while sliding. Of course, the kill 3 enemies with the tactical flashlight equipped is the one I've done, of course, because I have done the gameplays with these already. So yeah, overall, super simple attachments, challenges, and yeah, let's get into the training mode. I'll of course show you off the new attachment, and of course the RUS in general. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we are in the training mode. As you can see, I have the RUS equipped. So first of all, signature attachment. In general, the RUS felt actually really good. It felt like a slightly less powerful CBR in terms of the damage numbers up close, but at range it felt like it was beaming somewhat. So yeah, definitely an interesting one to use. That's some decent games of actually. So yeah. Now in terms of the actual attachment, yeah, it's actually alright. Of course, it's actually completely useless, especially with this skin. As you can see, there's a glitch with, I think it's just this skin, where you where it will do the kind of hands up thing. The only possible use of it, and it's a very slim use case, is it's making it so your enemies are slightly inaccurate in terms of being when you're really up close, whether they're able to hit headshots or not when they're ADS, because it kind of like blocks out their vision. So yeah, that's the only possible very small use case. But other than that, it's completely useless. Wasted an attachment, although without the 5th attachment, this loadout doesn't feel too bad, to be honest. It has some decent mobility, decent range, and some quite decent small right extra as well. So would I recommend checking out the signature attachment? Maybe once, just when you get it, just to prove to you how useful it is. But other than that, no, I really wouldn't recommend testing out. Yeah, overall the RUS is a decent gun. It's always been a stable, alright gun. It's never been a meta, I don't think, at all. But yeah, no, it felt quite nice. It has decent mobility. There's definitely more of those, those kind of versatile SMGs. There's definitely more one of them than it is a really good in one specific range SMG. So it's more like the COD 8 or the CBR or the Bison or something like that. Of course, just slightly less damage than those ones. And in general, I would say the RUS hindsight is not actually that bad, so you don't particularly need the red one either. Of course, if you have a skin like the 4th Legend skin or anything like that, then it would be very helpful. But yeah. As you know, let's check out the fast one actually is decent on this gun. There are some couple of outliers, but most of the time, as you can see, it is highly consistent. So yeah, this is an 8 out of 10 in terms of hit fast accuracy. And here is the recoil, which is rated recoil, which will make it quite good line range. As you can see, it only goes out a little bit and then comes back on the centre line. So going to get an 8 out of 10 for 8 or 9 out of 10 for recoil as well. Yeah, definitely one I'd recommend checking out. We have a 25, so there's a guaranteed 4-shot this range at least. 25, 28, 30 it looks like. Let's just check that one more time. 25, 28, 30. Yeah, 25, 28, 30. And it's 30 to the 28 to the arms as well. So yeah, so guaranteed 4-shot this range, which is actually a decent damage actually for the fire rate at least. Then out of this range it is 21, so there's a guaranteed 5-shot this range, 26. (24, 26). So there's a guaranteed 4-shot. You could possibly get a 5-shot or 4-shot if you consistently hit. There's probably like 2 or 3 headshots. So yeah, definitely a very inconsistent 4-shot. But still, that's decent damage, especially for a gun which doesn't have decent base damage to start with. So yeah, definitely more medium. I would say medium range gun, because of course it's not the fastest fire rate either. Now to this range, of course, it drops down pretty significantly after that to 13. But yeah, definitely a medium range gun because of the slightly slower fire rate compared to other SMGs. The damage isn't too bad. But obviously the mobility I do like, and the hit fast rate is pretty good. So yeah, definitely a versatile SMG that I'd highly recommend checking out. Yeah. Now let's get into, of course, the ranked gameplays.
Captured Bravo. We're almost there. Keep it up. Charlie. Captured A. Hostile stealth chopper. Enemy taking out A.
Enemy contact. Tango down. Enemy. Contact with enemy.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Losing Bravo.
Enemy.
Losing B.
Enemy contact.
Captured Bravo.
Target in sight. Enemy contact. Sight. Now move. Target down. Enemy contact.
Destroyed enemy's UAV. Destroy enemies XS-1 Goliath. Advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy stealth chopper. UAV online.
Enemy down. Need backup.
Objective almost complete.
Contact with enemy.
Capturing Bravo.
Target down. Target in sight. Target's in sight.
Up team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy down.
Captured Alpha. Lost Bravo. Captured B.
Contact with enemy.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Target. Enemy down. I'm hurt.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy contact.
Losing Charlie.
Okay, so here is my RUS loadout. As you can see, it is a range, mobility, and accuracy build. Yeah, the very rest is a slightly more versatile SMG, so I decided to build it out for those attributes and try to increase everything a little bit. The controls slightly less, but that's because that's all right, and because the mobility is decent. The RUS has really controllable recoil anyway, so yeah, that doesn't matter too much of the controls down. So yeah, we have the monolithic expressor for the silence ability and plus 25% damage at range. We have the MIP light barrel short for the minus 16% ADS time, plus 2% movement speed, and plus 8% ADS movement speed. Then we have, of course, the most important attachment, the tactical flashlight. You can activate a flashlight on the side of your gun. Basically, gives you a little button on your screen where you can activate a flashlight. Now, most issues signature attachment ever added to COD Mobile. Would not recommend it, but hey ho, there you go. It's been added, so yeah. If you want to, you can grind for it and you can use it. The only reason it is useful is if you put it on before you engage in a close range gunfight. It might confuse the enemy a little bit, but really it doesn't help too much, especially in higher level ranked. So yeah, definitely one, not the best, honestly. Then we have the 50 round extended mag for plus 20 mag capacity. And finally we have the granulated grip tape for the minus 11.6% ADS bullet spread.